Oh, hey there. Look, we don't have a lot of time, so I gotta catch you up real quick. Last time on Fate's End, while me and Urimir were busy securing our ride out of Belgain, the group involved were waking up Cassius. Somehow they frickin' did it, although there was a little rocky start at the beginning.
View. Again, it's very, very bright in here, and it's like staring at the sun almost. And he goes, "One of you," and he points to Samson, Hesperis, and Finlay. "I ask you to submit yourself to truth willingly so that I may find resolve in this chaos."
We'll answer anything you need to know.
I'm sure.
Yeah, seems that Cassius has lost his memories. Luckily, after a quick zone of truth, Finn seemed to settle him down a little bit. Just in time for Prior to give the group some bad news.
You begin to hear footsteps.
Of course I do.
Coming down the tunnel ahead, and can see the soft glowing light from torches. Multiple footsteps are approaching. And as you hear this, you hear Hesperis. "Hey, is it? Get with Cassius is awake."
With some quick thinking, Samson cast invisibility on both Cassius and Finn and instructed Finn to get Cassius out. Don't know if I would have gone with something so risky. I mean, they almost got caught by some guards right off the bat.
You just kind of like put your hand against the wall and some of the rocks kind of trickle and fall. And one of them turns and like is literally this close to your face, and you hold your breath. And the nose kind of moves forward and just almost brushes up against your own. And Cassius just kind of like pulls your arm up and back as if to kind of move, like you're frozen. You are frozen with fear, and this is it. They're gonna find you. They're gonna know that you're here.
Jeez, that was close. Meanwhile, Samson and Hesperis were busy trying to convince the wakers who had just woken up Cassius that they had hallucinated the whole thing. You know, gaslighting.
If you are all still, I know this has been a trying period of time for you all still feel fit to do the job we brought you down here for, yeah? Just to help us investigate, make sure nothing was damaged in terms of the statues down here by the Oblex.
You asked us to wake that guy.
What?
Which guy?
Oh yeah. Did I mention that Priya disguised herself as a past version of Cassius? Yeah, she happened to walk in just as the guards she heard earlier were confronting Hesperis and Samson. I know we're still trying to find a name for the group. Maybe we should be called Chaos.
Priya is going to kind of make somewhat aggressive sounds at them in a weird mix of giant and Sylvan, just rhythmic gibberish.
So meanwhile, across Belgain, Urimir and I were securing our way out of here. Things were going well, if I do say so myself.
And I guess the last thing I need to say is I do need to be a little bit lighter to run faster, and he's gonna give her the second casket of fuzzy navel that they bought, because he bought two.
You just walked in like a guy with two like Yetis under, like you know, like igloo, like or whatever, like ice chest
Coolers?
under his coolers.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Under his arms, just like kind of wobbling side to side, and she will have a crew member take that and take it up the gangplank onto the ship.
After our conversation with Addie, we sped walk back to the fuzzy navel to get Snonk and Volpa. Of course, Snonk was being a little difficult at the time.
Alright, time to go.
Snonk needs berries from Berryman. It's been long time.
I gave you berries last
berries from
night.
Berryman.
I gave you berries last night,
Snonk want food.
Yeah, I probably gotta stop feeding that pig so much. Anyway, before we left, we decided to say goodbye to our good old friend, the fuzzy navel.
Or you can even leave, like big old Belgain pulls you guys in for he brings you into a big old dwarven grizzly bear hug and just holds you guys. Like he smells like tobacco and peaches, and it's beautiful because that is the natural musk of Belgain vigor.
Oh, we drink it in.
Oh, I love it. Love it, I love it, I love it.
Oh yeah. don't tell Praeria, but, we almost forgot Mountain.
You all see as you guys turn around before, like, you can leave, you see the Rog just, like, running like a sad toddler, like, don't forget me!
I will go back and
Trips
grab
a little
Mountain.
bit, and one of his like mushrooms cracks forward and for a second, and he just kind of like picks himself off the floor, and like, and Snog just kind of like, wait, Berry man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll turn back and I'll scoop him up and I'll try to straighten up his little mushroom. I said, don't
His-
tell Briaria about this.
And with our things packed and time ticking, we decided that I would take Mountain and Snog back to Addy while Volpa and Urimir went to get his clothes and me some functional arrows. We were going to meet back at the vaults to be there to help our crew when they eventually emerged. While all of this was going on, Finn was almost out with Cassius when one bad stealth check and another bad dex save could have ended this mission cold. But Finn pulled one of the most tactically advanced moves that I have ever seen.
So Finn is going to see this like in slow motion. His face is just like, and he's like, in Cassius's voice, he's just like, okay, you need to trust me. And he pulls Cassius and he falls backward. And he falls just as he's casting Dimension Door.
Yes!
Right down.
Yes!
Amazing.
And just like that, Finn was able to walk out with Cassius. Finn visible, but Cassius invisible. Though invisibility only lasts an hour, and it's been like 50 minutes. Sadly, Finn's escape caused the guards at the top to be a little bit more on edge. This, plus Praeria's disguised self running out, did not bode well for Samson, Hesperis, and Praeria.
Adis, this one changed. This one changed, Adis. And the other guard kind of looks over, sees it, and like then the other guards are kind of alerted to it, and will look over at the now Praeria in a cloak, and will say, clap him. There's too much. We cannot risk it. Clap him.
Fight ensued. Hesperis was able to incapacitate half of the guards at the beginning, and Samson cast Fly on Praeria. He then dodged 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I don't even know how many attacks, while the other two escaped out the door. He was close behind.
I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna start by just I'm gonna bail. I'm gonna leave this area, leaving these bandits who are chilling around me, and I'm gonna leave their range and run 10 feet out the door, chasing Praeria and Hesperis.
Praeria was the first to make it out, and then Hesperis. Sadly, Samson was shot out of the sky. He tried to still make it, but he was taking damage no matter what he did. Hesperis, seeing that Samson wasn't behind her, thought she might be able to give Samson some breathing room.
Like, those were the only two. However, I feel like you rolled pretty high enough that you might have hit Samson too.
Okay.
Wait,
Roll with.
Wait.
If I put him within the cube, if I place it over him, it could technically happen. Yeah. Because I've done it.
Is it a 30-foot cube?
Yeah, it's a 30-foot cube.
Yeah, it would, because they're right next to him.
Okay. That's a wisdom saving throw. DC 16.
Come on, Samson, you got this. Light work.
I rolled a 15.
And just like that, it was over. They got Samson. He was captured. Hesperis and Praeria had no time to look back and were none the wiser. Urimir and I are still on our way, and Finn is stuck at the entrance of the vaults with no idea the way out. Guys, Things are looking really bad. I mean, what are we gonna do? Sure, I don't think Samson is the coolest guy around, but he's part of the party, right? I mean, I was supposed to be there to get him out safely. Needless to say, next episode is gonna be a doozy. Tune in next time to see how this crazy story resolves. Or gets worse. I don't know. Regardless, you can only find out Monday at 7:30 Central. Only on Fate's End.